everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a planner empties video. So these are all of the sticker sheets and planner related things that I have used up over the past couple of months. I don't remember when the last time I posted one of these was, but it's definitely been a few months. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the reason I do these videos is because I basically want to see how many of my stickers or planner related things I actually end up using up, because it's a way for me to stop spending in areas where I don't use those products up that much. And if I am going to spend, I know what types of stickers and what types of products I do use up. So I've really been enjoying doing this, and it's really helped me kind of like hone in my spending and focus it on areas, like I said, where I actually do use those items. So really quickly, I'm just going to get these two out of the way. These are whiteouts. I typically go through about one of these a month. I know I have thrown some away and I didn't set them aside because, quite honestly, I forget to set these aside. These are the Amazon Basics ones, and I honestly don't recommend these. A lot of the times I end up having trouble with the actual like roller tape itself breaking on me. And yeah, I go through these very, very quickly, and I purchased the Tombow ones to see how those work, but I still have like one or two of these Amazon Basics ones left. So I do not recommend purchasing the Amazon Basics ones. It just doesn't really work all that well. I'm gonna get the like non-sticker related one. This is a little planning pad here from Scribble Prints Co., like one of the little weekly planning pads. And I have a whole bunch of these, and I always want to buy more, but I don't go through these often enough, you know, to really warrant purchasing more of them. So I'm glad I put this in my empties, because now every time I have gone in and tried to purchase some planning pads, say from like Hello Petite Paper, I've like, no, you have so many of these already. And quite honestly, this is probably the first one I've used up like this year. So I'm kind of glad that I had this in my empties. And then let's do foil. So let's get foil out of the way real quickly, and then we'll talk about like my non-foiled stickers. So here on top, I basically have all of these foiled freebies. And the reason I kept the freebies is because, and you'll see once I get to my non-foiled freebies, how many freebies I actually end up using up, and which freebies I should keep and which ones I should pass along. So here I have foil overlays from Rose Colored Days. I have a gold and a silver version of it. One like a full box overlay from Simply Watercolor Co., the Scribble Prints Co. one, some from Tasseled Planner that had headers and an overlay with some checklists. So I honestly really do use these freebies, but I have noticed that I do not use up the ones that have like the icons and stuff on it. So if it has a full box, I'll end up keeping it. But if it's just a freebie with icons, now I know to just go ahead and pass them up, because I rarely use them. I rarely use up an entire sheet of those. So those were my freebies. And then here I have header overlays. So I love header overlays, and I've purchased the overlay tapes, but honestly, I do not use header overlay tapes nearly as much as I use these. I'm going to stop buying overlay tapes, concentrate on using up the ones that I have, obviously. But you know, honestly, I prefer the sheets of the header overlays, even though they're a little bit more expensive. So here I have one from Rose Colored Days and Rose Gold. I have a gold one here from Scribble Prints Co., a Rose Colored Days in silver. Those are just like the confetti dots ones, and some Sophie Rose paper ones. So those are the header overlays that I have used up. Honestly, I had more of them, but I forgot to set them aside because I know I use up quite a few sheets of the header overlays. And these are all full box overlays. I have a crap ton of full box overlays in my collection, and I have is just focusing on using them up so that I can start using some of my overlay tapes. So I have some foiled basics from Simply Watercolor Co., so many from Scribble Prints Co. This is from the Sticky Committee, more Scribble Prints Co. in gold, in pink, in silver, the confetti dot ones. I believe I got a few, I believe I own one of every single different type of her overlays, like her full box overlays. So I'm just using up as many as I can. And I purchased a whole bunch of like the Misfit ones for like the confetti dot, the ones that have like the sprinklings in the corners. I had like 20 of those. I'm slowly but surely going through them, and my gold collection is actually starting to run out. So I have a lot of golds here. And then this was from the Sticky Committee. It was the girls quote box. I really like quote box overlays. If I do purchase overlays like these, it'll probably be quote box ones, because I find myself needing some type of quote box overlay in a lot of kits, and I just really like the quote box overlays versus just the regular foiled overlays. And I have my overlay tape for those. Oh, how many times can I say overlays in one sentence? All right, so now these are my non-foiled stickers. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna get this out of the way. This is from Planner Kate. This was one of her like water habit trackers, and I used up a full sheet of these. I'm probably not going to keep this like side washi tape here just because I don't really like the design, but I may end up taking off the sticker here and keeping the backing of this to use to like place any leftover stickers for like Planner Kate leftover stickers. So this is the sheet S741, and I do have a second one of these that I'm currently working through. But honestly, this is one of the first Planner Kate like full size sticker sheets that I've used up, because I'm so new to Planner Kate. Like I have a lot of her a lot of her sheets, but I'm so new to using Planner Kate stickers and Planner Kate icons specifically that I feel like it's going to be a while before you see one of these. But I just really love Planner Kate stickers, so I don't plan on stopping purchasing any of her new releases. All right. This is from Aria's Daydream. It's like half of a sticker sheet. This was like her $2, it said $2 Tuesdays. I probably won't repurchase these, even though I did like them, just because I don't purchase from $2 Tuesdays anymore. I am limiting my spending, so I probably won't be purchasing that sticker. I have some Once More with Love squats and lunges. I really like these exercise stickers, and this is definitely on my list of stickers to repurchase. Then I have this freebie here from Planning World. This is one of the few freebies that I am keeping every time I order from Planning World. I love the bow paper clips, and although the color scheme of this was a little bit more muted, it was like a gray and a pink combination. It took me a bit to use this up. I still found myself reaching for this and pulling from these stickers, even if it was only one sticker a spread. So I probably will keep the Planning World bow paperclip freebies. These were the face mask from Polished Patterns. I love Polished Patterns. This is only half of the sheet, and I have so many icons from Polished Patterns, and I probably will continue to repurchase from Polished Patterns. And then here I have a crap ton of freebies from Planner Kate. I do keep the freebies from Planner Kate because I do find myself reaching for them a lot, but I'm pretty picky about the freebies that I pick from or keep from Planner Kate. So the water habit tracker ones, here is another sheet of those, and obviously if I get another one of these, I will be keeping it. These were the weather ones. I've decided not to keep these anymore because I'm not currently marking weather, and I do have a whole bunch of I have a full size sheet of the weather one, so I won't be keeping that freebie. I have a whole bunch of the dual tone labels here, and then these are some other labels, different sizes labels from Planner Kate. And labels is something that I do notice that I go through a lot from Planner Kate. I like to use these because they are a little bit smaller in my smaller planners, like my Print Pressions one. So I will definitely be keeping any freebie labels that I get from Planner Kate. And for those of you who don't know, Planner Kate gives 5 freebies with every order. No matter how small of an order or how big of an order, you get 5 free freebies every single order. So these from Planner Kate are her add-ons for her kit. So I have 2 here. These were the labels, like the patterned labels, and I liked it because you got some quarter boxes and 2 half boxes here. And I found that with planner cake kits, especially since I was only purchasing the full boxes and the sampler page, you didn't really get a lot of these quarter boxes. Or if I only got just the full boxes, I could pull in the quarter boxes and some freebie quarter boxes and labels and things like that. And I have lots of leftover half boxes, but not as many leftover quarter boxes. So initially my plan was to purchase these to use in combination with my kits, but I don't find myself using up a full sheet of these. So what I've started doing, I've stopped purchasing these and I've started purchasing like the full sheets of like the multicolored quarter boxes and labels and things like that. And I find myself using and reaching for those so much more often than these. And it's kind of hard to match these. Like once you've used the kit, it took me forever to use these up because it was hard to match these with other kits because they were patterned. So I'm no longer purchasing these. I only just purchased the full boxes and the bottom washi add-on, and that's it. That's the only components that I purchased for my planner cake kits, and I'm glad I learned my lesson with that. All right. Nail polish bottles. This was like half a sheet. I cannot remember. I think this was from J'adore Planning. It had these really cute like little Essie nail polish bottles, and I love these. I loved how tiny they were. And the only reason it took me so long to use them up because the ones that I had left, the colors were a little bit difficult to match with my spreads. I have some paper in milk cameras, some paper in milk crafternoon, the birthday sheet, and the health professionals. I would probably not purchase the birthday sheet again just because it took me forever to use it up. The crafternoon one I would definitely repurchase. The health professionals I would definitely repurchase because those are the ones that I use for therapy, and I really liked the camera ones. However, I'm probably not going to repurchase from Paper and Milk because she has changed her paper to kind of like that vinyl paper that who's the shop that uses that vinyl paper? Wonton and a Million. She uses that kind of vinyl-y paper, and I'm just not a really big fan of it because it does have like a little bit more of a glossy finish to it, and I prefer matte icons. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every single one of my sheets that I have used up are all matte. And that is one thing that I did notice, is that I don't use my glossy icons nearly as much. So I have stopped purchasing glossy Kiss Cut icons. And the last one I have to share with you guys is the meeting emojis from Coffee Monsters Co. Once I started working again, I definitely use these up because I think I had like maybe a third of the sheet left. And again, once I started working again, I use these up. So this is something that I do plan on repurchasing from the Coffee Monsters Co. Alrighty, so those are all of the empties that I have to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and kind of get a glimpse into my collection and what I use and what I do not use. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it entertaining or even useful. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week, and then I post a plan with me on Sundays, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.